Have you ever wanted to rent a space to start a restaurant? Is your budget low? Will you pay for a space by the hour? What these things have most in common is FreeWorks put all of these questions into effect by providing a space for beginning food and beverage companies to rent out by the hour. I find it interesting how they made a space for small businesses trying to make it in the food beverage industry to rent out by the hour. Makes me wish I came up with that idea myself. There are so many small food beverage companies out there that have good products, but no way to distribute it. Mike D and Nick Devane took over FoodWorks in 2017. The ideas that helped many small food beverages companies get to their goals. FoodWorks help people get a start in their businesses and help them get where they want to be with their businesses. They don't just provide the space, they also provide all the kitchen needs you will need during your experience. So you can rent a space that comes with everything you need to get cooking. FoodWorks is a company that's started due to hard work and never giving up. Mike and Dee, according to YouTube.com, worked at restaurants and coffee shops for years before they were able to start their dream company. This is such a good idea because most people who want to start a business cannot due to the low funds in their space. The reason for this is the economy and how they make it impossible for small business owners to start a business. According to Verbs.com, Nick and Mike helped more than 195 companies with $16 million in fundings and have 4 locations across the Northeast. The company is planning on new kitchens in Chicago and Dallas. To start something like this is not something that just happens overnight. Nick and Mike put years into this company to help others become one themselves. When I read on Foobs.com they have 4 locations, I was surprised. But then again, they have a good structure to help other people make money. So something like this is a great market idea. According to Nosh.com, the company's past have been filled with twists and turns. FoodWorks was originally founded as Brooklyn FoodWorks. When taking over Brooklyn FoodWorks, Mike and Nick had no experience when it comes to running a business. They made an app shortly after finishing college. This duo had to get out of their basic jobs, and I found that pretty inspiring. The app that they made together was for home cooks who wanted to sell their products that they have cooked. According to Nosh.com, FoodWorks was rebranded in 2017. The same year they took over the company, they rebranded it, calling it Pilotworks. Mike and Nick raised $13 million in the Real Food Challenge during a Series A round, stated Nosh.com. In June of 2018, Pilotworks started to do funny business that wasn't so much for the people and their business model. They started to work in real estate development, co-working, venture capital, and transportation. Zach Rowe was the COO, and according to his personal website, this time Pilotworks were sitting where with a difficult choice, stated Nosh.com. Zach Ware planned on leaving Pilotworks. He wanted to branch out and do his own thing, due to him not agreeing with the way Pilotworks was starting to run things. Things took a different route. Devane with Zach became partners as owners of Pilotworks. When doing my research, I found little to no information about what happened to Dee, why he decided not to be part of Pilotworks anymore, and even if he decided he didn't want to be part of the company he helped build up, or I guess you can say down, or if he got pushed out. Over time, People with food and beverage companies that held leases for Pilot Works felt their model of helping their memories died down and they had a different environment than before. It started not to feel like a team to these small businesses. Once a Indecorp became a cor- uh, corporation, Kitchen Nosh.com stated. Pilot Works' problems partially came from trying to get big, way too fast during, so they lost touch of what their model was for their company, Nosh.com reported. If you're going to have a business and the whole structure is based around one thing, you cannot lose touch of that or you're going to lose touch of the business altogether. So in the end, Pilot Works ended up shutting down, and people was asked to collect their belongings, but Pilot Works made it possible for the business owners to produce product to the very moment they closed. Mike and Nick had a great idea, but over time lost touch of what they were doing for food and beverage companies. Due to that, they had to shut down their doors. But Pilot Works helped inspire other company owners with the same dream, which was to have their own business.